Hey guys, Oster443 here, back with more Wind Waker. Last time we started the Tower of the Gods, and well, this time we're gonna keep going with the Tower of the Gods. After finishing that room, to get a note out of the way, sorry I lamely ended the last video, but I had just noticed that it was ending, so I had to say bye in the fastest way I could, and that included man, which I don't say very much. Alright, so after doing that, you're gonna want to sail over this direction. It will all become clear later, but and break down the walls. Also note that many people have confusion with, if you use the sail in here, it won't help you at all. You'll just look like an idiot, like I am now, because I thought you were supposed to use the torch to light the thing, and I get hit like 30 times by these damn chew jellies. Oh, come on. By the end of this, I wanted to destroy every chew jelly that was ever born. Or, you know, they never actually said how chew jellies were made. How they explained it, how some of the theories explain it, is that the doctor from the doctor from Ocarina of Time and the lab in Lake Hylia, and in Majora's Mask, the lab on the seacoast. I actually don't remember the name of that area, but yeah, he's my bomb throw sucked there. A lot of the theories are that he created chew jellies as a failed experiment, and they just kept multiplying. This actually works quite well. Throw a bomb into a group and you stun most of them. But I forgot how to use the spin attack correctly and just get one of them. By this time, I have a small red bruise on my forehead from where my palm has connected with it several times. I stun one of them, hit another one of them. The water level keeps rising. I'm at 1 heart right now. I had to cough right there. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I had way too much trouble on this room than I should have. Alright. Heavenly Staircase. Beginning that note, there have been unending amounts of timeline theories regarding the rainbow architecture in this temple and the rainbow bridge at the end of Ocarina of Time to get into Ganon's castle. Most theories say that that one was also made by the gods, although it partly wasn't. They never actually explain it too well. But here, I drink some elixir soup because I need it. But the enemy's frozen there. But the electricity animation is still going. So he looks like he's just floating there, perplexed. Oh, why have I stopped? Alright. And the water level has to go down right there. My audio cut out there a little bit. I nudged the cord. And, well, I unplugged my... Wow, I'm so tired I don't even... I unplugged my microphone. I unplugged my microphone. That's what it's called. This room is the most demonic room ever conceived by man. That, my friends, is a BMOs. And BMOs are the sons and daughters of Hellfire. I would be cussing violently right now, but again, I have a very limited fan base, and I want to expand it, so I'm gonna be as child safe as I can in some videos. There will be no disclaimer. You'll just have to go it by ear, quite literally. But they've got like the James Bond cut you in half thing. The Goldfinger. Anyone? No? Alright. So you use the statues and yourself to start these platforms. My voice cracked a little bit there. To start these platforms. You just can't be a teenager and a commentator that easily these days. But here's the new hub of the dungeon. It's no longer that room with the water levels. We don't have to deal with that anymore. So let's go. Well, break some pots. Something that drove me crazy. Something that drove me crazy is it took me 4 pots to find a heart when I needed hearts. When confronted, Miyamoto said that there's a system in place that if you need hearts, hearts will start spawning instead of rupees. It doesn't work all the time. They need to work on that. Alright, so avoid the chew jellies, open the door, and rainbow platform for no reason. Really, there is no reason for it. That is the longest sentence that any Link has uttered. Come along or come on, they haven't really revealed which one it is the longest sentence any of the 14 links. Well, some of them are, there are less links than that, but there's like 14 games, maybe 15. I haven't checked recently. Actually, there may be 17. Something in the teens. Look at me, huge Zelda fan, and I don't remember how many games there are. Alright. Speaking of Zelda games, I recently got A Link to the Past for the first time. I'm actually really impressed. It's like the third Zelda game. It's not like the third Zelda game. It is the third Zelda game, but its sprites are amazing. Its temples are difficult, like actually difficult. This I walked through. I'm actually doing a walkthrough here. That's how I've only finished this game twice, and with huge year expanses. had to cough there. But with A Link to the Past, I haven't witnessed something of that caliber. It's not so difficult that you don't want to keep playing, but it's difficult enough that you see what the rest of the thing is, what the rest of the puzzle is, and you try to do it and you get killed by an enemy, and you start at the beginning of the dungeon and you're like, oh, well, I'll just do this again. It can get annoying at times. I wish that they would do the thing where you start at the entrance of the room that you died in, but a third Zelda game got some of the best music of all the Zelda games, because, well, it was reused in all the Zelda... Yeah, I hiccuped there. It was reused in all the Zelda games. He's a super nerd. He's a super nerd. Alright, you grapple onto that beam, and guess what you do with that? You make a strawberry shortcake. No. You cross a gap. And then another one. Isn't that special? I have actually found someone who actually had so much trouble with this room that he stopped playing the game and never started again. What you're supposed to do is guide Link over there and then play the command melody. That is it. Well, there's a bit more to it than I previously referred to. Yes, the command melody lets you command things. And most of them turn green, except for the things later that are actually alive, and one of them is actually originally green. But after you get him across, I'm not sure or not, but when I looked at it a couple years ago in this dungeon, when I went out of the command melody and walked off the switch, I think he just floats there. The King of Red Lions is like, hey, you're not doing this thing correct. At least it doesn't go, hey, 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 which is what I've been getting on my Twitter. Someone has just been sending me Twitter messages with a Navi reference. And I know it's a Navi reference because the Twitter account is called Navi, and it's a picture of Navi. I'll find you. I won't. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. He doesn't look friendly. Actually, he looks pretty angry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the worst named enemy in any Nintendo game. This is a Dark Nut. Yes, his name's a Dark Nut. But Dark Nuts are trouble. Dark Nuts are difficult. Dark Nuts are not affected by leaves. Let's take his Knight's Crest there. You're gonna need, I think, 8 Knight's Crests before you go to the last 2 dungeons before the final dungeon.